Hi everybody, welcome down to Carter's Golf. Happy Christmas. It is Christmas Eve 2018, so thank you very much for tuning in on what I'm sure is an extremely busy festive period. Just wanted to take this opportunity before this vlog starts to say thank you very much for following the channel over the past year, and definitely lots more to come coming into 2019, and lots of big improvements as well coming into 2019. Regular content, better quality of content, and I'm really looking forward to kind of delivering you that, because I feel like that's what the audience, that's definitely what everyone deserves, and that's what I want to try and deliver into 2019. So lots of big things planned already for January, and then we're just going to kind of keep going like that and just take the year as it comes and try and enjoy it. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Please do enjoy the up and coming vlog. Have a fantastic Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you soon. Welcome to the golf course, and today's vlog is all about calling your shots. So if you're out on the golf course and you're practicing on your own like I am today, I've just played 3 or 4 holes using 2 balls and just to try and play better ball between them, but I'm going to do a vlog today on calling the shot. So I'm going to get on the tee. First one's 3 wood, so I'm going to actually call it as a draw, and then I might just kind of hit a fade in for my second shot, call the putt, hopefully call it so it goes in, otherwise call my chip if I've missed the green that I want to make it bounce a couple of times, then check and then release, or depending on what club selection I'm going to use, make it try and stop really quick. Going to get onto the next hole, which is going to be a par 3, so I'm going to call that shot into the green, and then the final hole, the 9th hole here on the fire course at Jumeirah Golf Estates, long par 4, so I'm going to call my shots down there. So just going to see how good I am, or how good you guys can be when you are practicing the shots that you want to hit. How in control of your golf ball are you? How in control of your ball flight are you actually? Or are you just kind of expecting to hit it down the middle, take a fade or take a draw or push or a pull, and you're just kind of accepting it? So I'm going to aim, if I'm aiming for a draw, I'm going to aim down the right to try and draw it back. If I'm going to aim for a fade, I'm going to aim left of the flag and fade it back in. So it's really then putting yourself under a bit of pressure. Great way to practice. Pressure practice is very important, particularly when you get into those kind of weekly medals, monthly medals, or bigger tournaments, county level, anything. Really important to try and put yourself under as much pressure as possible when you are playing. So I'm going to go ahead now. This is a 7th hole, 372 yards, so I don't need driver. Lots and lots of bunkers in play off the tee. There you go. Lots of bunkers in play off the tee. So I'm going to make sure I'm going to draw it off the right bunker into the middle of the fairway. Then it's a huge uphill second shot, probably an extra club length club in terms of what I need to approach the green with. So real difficult game, but I've got to think my way around. It's not just a case of monotonously hitting golf shots just because I'm on the golf course. Let's see how we do. Okay, so first shot I'm going to call as a draw. I'm going to be aiming down just on the left side of the right bunkers. I shouldn't draw it too much into the middle of the fairway. I don't mind overdrawing it as well, because actually the flag, when I look at the flags on the green on the right hand side, so the more I get myself to the left side of the fairway, the better my angle. But there's so many bunkers down the left, I don't want to be too tight. So I'm aiming for fairway first of all. I'm going to aim right side of the bunkers, right side of the fairway, left side of the bunkers, hit my usual little shape, which should be a draw. And if I overdraw it, not a problem. Okay, so shot number 1, fail. Fail, shot number 1. Welcome to the vlog. Oh, I blocked it. How's that happened? Okay, here we go. Okay, so 2 very difficult situations with this bunker. Number 1 being trying to get the camera in the bunker. Huge slope there, so I'm not going to be able to give you the best angle, I apologise. More angle of butt cam rather than golf shot cam, so I do apologise. I've been working out though. First of all, it's 136 to the flag, which normally for me is a wedge. Lip's not going to trouble me too much. I've got a 9-iron in my hands because of how much of an incline it is. Now that flag is it's going to pitch just behind the bunker. Okay, so it's all carry. I need to hit this absolutely perfect. I'm going to try and be a little bit brave on this one. I'm going to try and hit my draw again, because I want the ball to kind of start right of the flag, and if it doesn't draw back, it's going to be great, and if it does draw back, it's going to be amazing. If I aim this left, I'm going to have a stupidly long putt, which could lead to bogey. I am aware that if I don't quite execute the shot, I will be in the front bunker ahead of the green, but I've got to back myself in how I can strike the golf ball, and I can't be too negative with the shot. Played 6 holes already really well, so I am confident. Right, so 9-iron, big hard shot this. I've overdrawn it, which is fine, but thankfully I didn't quite get the strike, so thankfully I overdrew it, and it's finished just short left of the green, so it's actually not going to be a difficult pitch, if there's any such thing and not having a difficult pitch. A bit scrappy first hole this. Okay, so this is where my ball has finished, and that's the view I'm going to have for my second shot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the camera up onto the green so you can see how the ball reacts, but the shot I'm going to be going for is lob wedge with spin, because it's a bit of a downslope to that flag. Come on, let's get up and down. That'd be a nice way to finish this hole. Okay, so you can probably appreciate as well from up there how much of an incline this is for me to hit up. So I've got lob wedge in hand. Strike's key. Hit some nice pitches already. It's going to carry that front edge of the green. It should check. Oh, it's a bit far. Lovely strike, but a bit far. Okay, decent shot from down there. Very easy to leave it in the bunker. Not sure where it landed. Obviously, you guys know better than me. Okay, downhill, left to right. So I'm going to aim this, my right in of the ball. I'm going to aim this around about 2 holes to the left. Again, you guys will know a bit more than me because you'll see how the ball reacted once it hit the green. That's always important with chipping. If you can see the ball react once it hits the green, it will help with your putt. All right, downhill, left to right. A couple of strokes, make sure my stroke's nice and straight. Feel the shoulders. Easy 4. Easy 4. On camera as well. Okay, so the last hole was a nice save. I called my drive, but I didn't execute it, hit the block. Called my second shot, didn't execute it, but called my third shot, hit a really nice pitch, I think up that slope, huge incline, good strike, so the ball stopped quite quickly. And then I called my putt, read the putt nicely, downhill, left to right, executed that nicely. So 2 out of the 4 shots I executed as I said I would do. 2 I didn't, and actually they should have got me in a lot of trouble, but because I was able to execute 2 of them really well, it saved my score. And that's key in golf. You're not going to execute the shot every single time, but if you can execute half of them, you will still shoot a good score. So I was quite a nice nice opener really in the end. This one is 183 yards into the wind, and the flag is right on the front edge. Now I've got a huge backstop behind the hole, so 183 would be a 7-iron, and I'm thinking a 6-iron is just going to climb and climb and climb into the wind, so I'm going to throw that away, and I'm going to hit a little punchy 5-iron. So I'm going to go back to what I would kind of say is a linksy kind of golf shot, just keeping a smooth 5-iron, not too much shape on this now. I will aim just slightly right because it will generally draw, but the big thing here is just getting this ball past the flag, or certainly around pin high if possible. So I'm going to put the ball more central in my stance, keep my hands on the inside of my left thigh, alignment's perfect, just keep my swing neutral and not hit the ball too hard. Like that. Just turning over, but it should clear that bunker on the left. Oh, perfect shot. And pin high and chance of birdie. Called it. Okay, so based on where my ball landed, it looked like it just pitched on that little downslope there, so that's why it's kind of come so much further past the flag. But I'm still very happy with the approach shot. 183 yards into the wind, bunkers kind of short left and right with the flag towards the front of the green. Happy with this. I've got a good chance of birdie still. I don't see it breaking that much. It will be an early break from left to right, but actually this slope starts to take over. Yeah, just towards the end. So it's a little double breaker down the slope. So it's not easy, but anything is possible. So I'm going to aim left edge. It should push the ball then to the right, which should then bring it back to the left at the end. Line on my ball is set perfectly, so I'm going to trust it, put the putter behind, pace. Left to right, come back, come back, come back. Oh, it didn't come back. It kept on going actually. It's a bit of a misread towards the end. It does come down from that side as well because of both the bunkers, so hindsight, wonderful thing, but it clearly looks like the bunker on this side has the stronger slope because you can definitely see there's a bit of a break in from there. Misread though. Okay, this one is still going to break a touch, so I'm going to aim inside the right edge, nice and firm up the hill. Okay, par. Okay, on to the next hole. Next, I'm using it because it's one of the toughest par 4s on the golf course. Okay, hole number 9 here on the fire course, and one of the toughest holes on this golf course, straight back into the wind. A very straight hole in a fairway that's very well protected by bunkers. We've got one short if you don't quite hit it. The one that troubles me is the one over towards the right hand side. If I hit that bad shot out there kind of towards the neck, and it just carves away from me. Wind also is kind of literally in that direction, so it's off my back and into as well, so it's making the hole longer. The flag position on this green is critical to your approach shot. It's very much a 2-tier green, and there's a huge difference. If that flag is on the back tier, you've got to be aggressive. You're actually better being slightly longer than the flag and over the back than you are being at the bottom, because anything that lands here is going to really push down right towards the front edge of the green. So hugely important second shot, therefore meaning the drive becomes even more important as well. We need to find fairway or grass. So I'm actually going to aim, because of the wind off my back, I'm going to allow for the wind. I'm going to aim down the left side of the fairway where that left bunker is that I can't reach, and I can just hit it hard on that line. If it fades, great. If it doesn't, not a problem either. When I say fade, I mean wind just touching it. So I get my alignment correct. It's one thing I do wrong with my driver. Sometimes I aim a bit too much to the right hand side. So really focusing on my lineup with the driver. Alignment's key. Good feet. Okay. Perfect. Good shot. Straight down the middle. If I'm critiquing myself and my swing, I aim down the left side, it started down the middle. So that's my little issue. As I come into impact, club face just sometimes opens up, which is something I'm really struggling to correct. But it's fine. You have got to be kidding me. Seriously. Look at the trail of the ball. It's just crept in on the edge. I honestly thought I was probably right into the middle of the bunker. Sorry, fairway, and now I'm in the middle of the bunker. Well, that is cruel. Golf is very cruel, isn't it? Comment below how many times do you feel like this happens to you in a round, because I will honestly walk off a golf course and think this happens nearly every shot. Club selection now is so difficult. I've got 140 yards to the flag. Now the flag to me there is in a horrible place because it's right on the top of the ridge, so anything just short front edge of the green. So we said at the start of the hole, long is definitely better. Now I'm hitting into wind. Sand is going to create a little bit more spin on the ball, so into wind with from the sand should encourage a slightly higher ball flight, which is going to lose me distance. It's only 112 to clear that front bunker short of the green, so that's not my worry. I'm trying to set up a good attempt at birdie still. I'm still thinking that I want to make either an easy par or a birdie. 140 for me is I think from where that flag would be, it's a smooth little 9-iron. I'm going to go up 2 clubs. I've got a smooth little 7-iron is the goal, because I can definitely clear the ridge, that's not going to be an issue, but I want to make sure this ball flies 140, so I'm just going to hit a shortened swing and just focus on my strikes. The harder I hit that 8-iron, the higher it's going to go. So I've gone up 2 clubs and I'm almost going to play this like I played the last tee shot, like a little punch shot, just so I take some spin off the shot, take some height off it. A shorter swing from a fairway bunker definitely helps you control your swing and control your strike. So easier to strike it, the carries. Ah, yes. Happy with that. Really happy with myself on club selection. I know I'm 140 away. This club can go up to 180. But what I did then, I just focused on a shortened swing to here, just cleared my body through and just got into a nice striking position. The harder I hit the clubs, the harder I hit my 8-iron, it's just going to spin up into the air. Also, what you'll notice on bunker shots, the harder you swing, don't forget the ground's movable underneath your feet, so it's very, very easy for your feet to move, and then it's going to feel unstable over the strike and you hit the ground, the sand before the ball. So I often like to tell people, don't be scared to club up by 2. Still hit the ball hard. We're not hitting it soft, but we're hitting it hard still. Club up by 2. Shorten swing. I just hit a good shot. Way too much sand. Probably one of my best approach shots today, ironically. Coming from the bunker, landed it absolutely perfect. So yeah, you know what? My stats there say I hit 7-iron 140 yards. What my stats won't say is I hit an incredible shot from 140 yards, if I do say so myself. Okay, we've got a chance to level pass so far for 3 holes. Really enjoyable just talking the way through every single shot, what I want to try and do, because then it lowers the level of dispersion. If you stand on a golf hole and just aim down the middle and accept whether it's going to pull or push or fade or draw, then your dispersion will always be bigger from shot to shot. You can get on a golf hole and tell yourself what you'd like to do, maybe from your own tendencies. I don't care if you hit a 20-yard fade every single time, at least you're going to do the same every time you're going to allow for it. The odd one you may pull it left, that's completely normal. So anyway, 3 cups to the left. Go right in again, love that, perfect. I'm going to trust it. One day I'll get it right. First time was good. Okay, so downhill left to right. Pushed it at impact. Broke a lot more than I thought it would do. That was a really poor putt. Starting to impact, club face slightly open. Did I trust myself? Did I trust my line? I did, to be honest. I just didn't execute the shot the way I wanted. That one I did. Right, that's me done. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Something a little bit different on calling your shots, regardless of the standard of golf that you play, whether you hit the big fade, slice, draw, whatever. You're going to do that every single time. At least set yourself up to go and do it. Therefore, your missed shots will definitely be better. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Lots more like this to come. Into the new year, I've got the Black Tee Challenge where I go and play the Earth course, which hosted the DP World Tour Championship, and I'm playing it off the very back tee, so 7,700 yards. It was an absolute mammoth round of golf. I had to film it over 2 days purely due to my coaching diary, which I'm going to be honest, I think affected my score ever so slightly, but incredible experience to go and do that. Very, very difficult golf course. As of today, something a little bit different again in what we've not brought to the channel before, and lots more like this to come. But for now, Merry Christmas, have a fantastic festive period, and we'll see you into the new year.